What's up guys? So today's video, I'm going to be doing an updated EDC everyday carry video. Let's get into it. But before we get into it guys, if you have not yet, check out the channel. If you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, that way you don't miss any of my future content. Also, check me out on Instagram at AdamsHairStuff. Alright guys, so let's get into this video here. So I'm going to be doing an updated EDC video. Now I have done an EDC video in the past. If you're interested in that, there will be a card up in the right hand corner, left hand corner. So if you want to check that one out. But today we're going to be doing an updated one because a lot of things change, and I think EDC is one of those things that is so personal and it can change whenever, and it doesn't usually stay the same. You'll find things that work better and things that are a little bit more suited for whatever time of the year it is, things like that. So I thought it'd be a good idea to show you guys exactly what I've been carrying. Now there are multiple items that I do carry, so we're going to be going over each and every one of them. All right, so let's start off with the most simple item that everyone usually carries, and that is your keys, guys. So here are my keys. Now for my keys, I keep it very, very simple. I do not like having a lot of clutter on my keys. I have tried using like an Orbit key organizer and things like that, but it's just not for me as much. I have actually a separate pair of keys that I keep in my bag just in case with some other stuff in there. But as far as the keys that I carry on my person, these are going to be the main ones that I do, and that is just going to consist of just the keys in my my truck, my car, and then I have some other extra keys here just for my house, and just a lock that I like to keep for my shed out back. But other than that, man, my keys are very, very simple. The only thing I have on it are these brass key rings. Other than that, it's nothing fancy, guys. Just a simple key ring and form of keys. Nothing special going on here. All right, speaking of keys, guys, how I like to carry my keys is going to be on my key dangler or my belt. I actually think I had this one even in my old EDC video, guys. So this is the Winter Sessions key holder. This one is a brass and black leather. Now, I love black and brass, guys, black and gold, that kind of thing. I love the look of it. So you'll see the theme in my EDC is going to be black and gold a lot, or all black. So with that being said, this is how I carry my keys, guys. I've had this thing for like 6 years. It has been tried and true, and it's just a high quality, simple key hanger on your belt sheath. So you just hook your keys on there like that, and then it just hangs on my belt on my right hand side. High quality, nice leather with this nice brass hook. So this is as simple as it gets with my keys, or as complex as it gets, I guess. But what I like about this leather is that it's very durable, but it's still very soft. And I like the way that this thing attaches to your belt. It's just a simple press on like rivet right here that you just snap it on, and it's just such a simple way to carry my keys, guys. The only thing that I do as far as maintenance on this is I throw some Obanoff's heavy duty LP on the stuff every now and then it's good to go, man. So that is my key system, and also the Winter Sessions key holder. All right, moving on, guys. Let's move on to the watch, okay? Because I think that this is something that a lot of guys always wear on their person, and that is part of their EDC, whether you realize it or not, some kind of watch. I know a lot of people just like to use their phone, but when it comes to a watch, I have to always have one on me when I am at work, or if I'm going out anywhere at the gym. And the primary watch that I like to wear, guys, is the Nixon Regulus here. Now, why I like this watch specifically, guys, is because first of all, it's all black, kind of theme going on here with this, but it's also a very simple interface on this watch. Nothing fancy and very straight to the point. I like that, okay? I don't like a watch that has a lot of bells and whistles on it. That's something that is very, hard to read, and that is, cluttered on the face. And another reason I love this watch is because it is a very rugged, durable watch. This thing is built for some rugged stuff, okay? It was actually developed and in a collaboration with a military veteran who wanted to make a watch that was suitable for military use, and that can, you know, be very reliable out in the field and just get the job done of telling you something simple, and that is the time, the date, the day, and have as a stopwatch, and that's about it on it, man. You know, it's a very simple watch. I like it a lot, and again, it's rugged, it's waterproof. You know, it's I think the perfect size for my wrists. I don't have big wrists, but as you guys can tell, but it's just a solid, durable watch, man. I think the price on it is decent too. You know, I think I paid 160 bucks for it, for a pretty nice, high quality watch, in my opinion. On this watch, it's very simple, guys. You have your time with your seconds. You have your day of the week, you have your day of the month, or your date of the month, what month it is. You got your stopwatch on it, you got your alarm, and it also comes with this cool backlight that you can actually adjust the intensity of the light on. So the Nixon Regulus is my main primary watch, guys. So if you have not checked out this watch, I would highly recommend it. If you're looking for something that's very rugged, that you can use all around in the outdoors, or something that you can just not worry about throwing on your wrist and it do the job of telling you the time, and that's it, man. Now let's talk about the wallet that I like to use, man. So on my person, I always carry my wallet in my back right pocket, unless I am wearing joggers or sweatpants or something like that. If I am wearing that kind of stuff, I actually wear a separate little fanny pack that I like to wear to carry all my items usually. But let's talking about just if I'm wearing, you know, an everyday outfit like with a pair of jeans. Okay, so for the wallet, I like to use the Hitch and Timber hitch. Okay. Now, I love minimalist wallets, guys. I'm actually switching on my wallet a lot more than probably the typical person does. You know, I like switching it up a lot depending on what I'm going for, you know what I mean? So I really like minimalist slim wallets. And the Hitch and Timber hitch, or half hitch, I think is one of the other, but is a very great option when it comes to having a slim, nice, high quality wallet. And the thing that I love the most about Hitch and Timber, first of all, it's made in America, very nice, high quality, handcrafted wallet, but also the functionality of the wallet, guys. So with this wallet, what I like about it is it's a very simple design. It's just a fold top flap wallet with a button, and on the back you have a sleeve to put, you know, some cash, or you can put, you know, something you want quick access to, and then it's just a simple button closure, and you can store your cards and whatever else you want in here, and that's all it is, man. And as you guys can see, the quality of this wallet is phenomenal here. Okay, and you guys can see again, we're going with the whole black and brass theme, simple, nice, with the logo on it, the stitching, everything about the wallet is beautiful. The thing about it, man, is I love leather, okay? Anything leather, I am all about, so all leather wallets is the way to go. Now, I do have a couple wallets that are not, but this one is by far my favorite right now, the Hitch and Timber half hitch or hitch wallet. Check it out. All right, guys, so now we're gonna go over what I like to carry in my right pocket on my person. Now, this usually consists of 3 items that I have in there, but we're gonna go over what I loosely carry in the pocket first. The first thing is going to be my Hitch and Timber Pocket Runt Cadet. Now, this thing is just a little caddy that I like to carry my Fisher Space pen in, okay? So I like this brass Fisher Space pen. If you have not checked out these pens, high quality, great pen that you can write, you know, upside down with, all that thing. They're very nice, rugged pens. And as you see, I got a nice patina going on with this one right now. So I carry the Fisher Space pen and also the Prometheus Lights little EDC flashlight. Okay, this is the brass version as well. Phenomenal little flashlight, guys. This flashlight has been great, and it works so well for the intended purposes of just an EDC. And this combo right here with the Hitch and Timber little cadet is a solid option for carrying your flashlight. And again, we're going with the same theme, guys. Like I said, black and brass, okay? The black leather with the brass Fisher Space pen and the brass Prometheus Lights EDC flashlight, you know, and it just goes together very well with my wallet as well, guys. So I love the theme. This thing has been amazing, guys. Same thing with my key holder, the Winter Sessions key holder. I just put some Obanofs on this every now and then to condition the leather and protect it, and I'm good to go, man. So this little cadet is really phenomenal. Now let's talk about the flashlight a little bit, guys, because this flashlight I think is an amazing EDC flashlight. Now this flashlight I believe is the Beta QRV2 Classic flashlight from Prometheus Lights, and it is a phenomenal little flashlight, guys. I've had it for, you know, probably about 2.5, 3 years now, and what I like about it is it's very nice and quality when it comes to the milling of the brass. You have 3 different modes on the lighting, and that is going to be your low 1 lumen setting, you have a medium of 15 lumens, and a high of 90 lumens. So you have a good amount of options here when it comes to the amount of lumens that you need for different occasions. You know, I usually use the medium at 15 because it's just a nice output. And also I like the trajectory of the light as well. In the dark, it's very, very useful. It also takes your just standard AAA battery. You can buy rechargeable batteries for it if you need to. And what I like about it too is the runtime is going to be around 50 hours on a single battery. And you know, depending on what lumens you like to use on it, but you know, 50 hours at 1 lumen, and then if you need to use it at the high setting, I think it's about 50 minutes you get, and it's just a solid EDC, very easy to carry flashlight. So I would highly recommend checking out the Prometheus Lights EDC flashlight. All right, so moving on, guys. The next thing that I like to carry with me always is some chapstick, guys. Now I'm just a OG Burt's Bees kind of guy. No, nothing fancy going on here. Just gets the job done. You can use it on your lips, dry skin, wherever, and it's very simple, 100% natural. So Burt's Bees is the chapstick that I like to carry. All right, guys. So next up is going to be my favorite category of this whole thing probably, and that is the knife. Now it is very overwhelming for me, guys, because I am such a knife freak. Okay, I'm one of those weirdos who studies up on knife steels, studies up on materials, researches, and just watches knife reviews for no reason. Okay, I love knives. And with that being said, guys, from my last video, which I think I carried the PM2 in that video, now I carry basically a different knife every day, guys. It just depends on what my mood is. And since that video, guys, I have accumulated a pretty large collection of knives. So, you know, it is very hard for me to pick a specific knife, but I'm gonna narrow it down to a couple here that I have been carrying recently and I think are really cool. Starting off, guys, we are gonna be talking about the Benchmade 940 Osborne. Now, I love this knife, guys, because Benchmade does make a high quality knife, American made, that kind of thing, but also just the materials, you know, the aluminum anodized scales. I love the access lock on this knife. It's great. You know, got S30V stainless steel with the thumb stud on it. Very nice, like Tonto style blade, and it's just a solid foundation knife, man. You know, I got the deep carry pocket clip on this one. It is just such a phenomenal EDC knife. Now, it's not a true high-end slicer, I would say. You know, this is more of I bought this knife in the mentality of, I'm gonna buy a nice knife, I'm gonna beat the hell out of it. Okay, so this is my, like, when I need to, like, you know, get shit done knife, basically. So I'm not afraid to beat on this one a little bit, and just, you know, it's been a solid knife, nice carry, and I love this knife. Another knife that's finding the pocket all the time, guys, is going to be my Spyderco Para 3, okay? Love this knife. Now, what I like about this knife is the weight, obviously, man. It's just such a light carry. Spyderco, I think, did an amazing job with the ergos on this knife. And for my hands, which are on the smaller side, I do wear a small size glove. It is just a perfect fit in my hand, guys. So the Para 3 with the BD1N steel, you know, you can't go wrong with it. It has the FRN scales and, you know, their wire pocket clip, which I am a big fan of Spyderco's wire pocket clip. Compression lock, you know, with the Spidey hole. Just a great EDC blade, guys. So, you know, for a lightweight knife, this is what I'm usually running to, is the Para 3 lightweight. Just a solid foundational knife. Love it. All right, the next one that I have been grabbing a lot towards, guys, is my big boy here, and that is the Spyderco Shaman. Now, this knife is my apocalypse ready knife, guys. I love this knife. Honestly, this is probably one of my top 3 favorite knives in my collection. I love the Shaman. I think it's such a beefy, beautiful knife, and it's just I don't think you can get any better on the ergos when it comes to a knife, a pocket knife. The Shaman has one of the best ergos I have ever felt on a knife. I brought this thing up hunting with me, elk hunting last year. And just a quick story, I actually, we were dragging out the elk up a very steep incline, and it was muddy, it was snowy, and we were actually hauling this elk out behind an ATV, you know, up on a slope, and I'm saying a very steep slope, guys. And what happened is the elk actually got caught up with its antlers, and we needed a knife right then and there. And it was snowy, it was muddy, it was actually, you know, I had leather gloves on, so we were in some pretty harsh conditions, and I had this knife on me, guys, and it was just so nice to be able to pull this thing out, bust it open, and cut a big ratchet strap just right there. It's just ready to go. Such a nice knife to have on hand when you are needing something that is super dependable. This is not your typical EDC. It's a big knife, but it is a solid one. If you're looking for something that you need for work, or if you're legally able to carry, this is a solid option, man. So the Shaman is one of my favorite knives, guys, so I find that one in my pocket a lot. All right, guys, so the next one, you know, in the shadow of the Shaman, which I think this is actually just the baby Shaman, and that is going to be the Spyderco Little Native. Now, what I like about the Spyderco Little Native, it's basically a miniature Shaman, in my opinion. You know, you got everything going on with it, with the same, you know, the same blade shape, the same materials, S30V, G10 handles. Scales, I think, are a little bit different. You know, these ones are a little bit more grippy, and you got the wire pocket clip, but still, it's a small little compression lock knife from Spyderco, and it's great. For my small hands, it works well, and you know, when I want something lighter but beefy, still a little beefy knife, I go with the Little Native, and you know, not much I can say bad about this knife at all. Love it, actually, other than I need to break it in a little bit more and probably adjust the pivot screw to loosen up the action here, but it's a solid little knife, and you know, high quality from Spyderco. And another thing about the Spydercos, guys, made in Golden, Colorado, made in the USA, which is right down the street from me, guys. So I live, you know, 10 minutes away from the Spyderco factory. Great knives. I cannot recommend them enough. All right, guys, so finishing it up, I only got 2 more here because I literally carry these guys. You know, I'll like carry one every other day, or I'll switch it out every day. So the next one is going to be my Buck Paradigm. This knife stole my heart. Now, what I love about the Buck Paradigm is that it's actually an automatic knife with their shift technology. You just press this little tab here and it pops open just like that. And it is such a beautiful, nice made knife. As you guys can see, I love this knife because it actually goes with my theme, with the black and gold kind of thing. You know, you got your G10 handle scale with the brass or gold, you know, back spacer, and you know, just a solid, beautiful knife. Deep carry pocket clip on it. You know, S35V and steel with that Boss heat treat on it. So it's a very nice shaped blade. It is just, I think it's a hollow grind, and it is just a beautiful knife to carry. It's beefy. It's actually pretty heavy, guys. So if you don't like that, it's not a good one for you. But I love beefy, heavier knives like this. And you know, it is just a solid all around EDC knife. So Buck Paradigm Shift is another go-to. All right, man, and I also wanted to mention with the knives is actually fixed blades, dude. I love small EDC fixed blades. So what we're gonna go over here is my main one that I do like to carry. Now, I have a lot of fixed blades, actually. The one I find myself grabbing a lot, guys, is the Bradford Knives Guardian 3, okay? This is a fucking sweet knife, guys. So this knife, guys, is amazing because, you know, you got your black leather sheath here, and then pulling this thing out, you just get a wicked blade, man. It is so badass. High quality steel. We got M390 on this one with my carbon fiber scales, just and a little black brass leather lanyard that I put on it with this brass bead. It just is a solid little knife, man. You know, slicer. I actually cut myself really bad with this knife not too long ago, but this knife is one of my favorites. I love it also because it is actually a scout carry sheath on this, so it goes vertical, or it slides onto your belt horizontally, and it's just a solid, nice knife, man, for EDC. I know I got to give that one to the Bradford Guardian 3. All right, and the last one that I want to mention, guys, just to let you guys know about it, because I do find myself carrying a lot when I'm not wearing jeans, is going to be the Civivi Ki-V, okay, or Ki-V is what I found it to be. But little badass knife, guys. So this is just my fancy box cutter, as I like to call it. It's just a front flipper knife with the all black kind of thing going on with it. It's just a nice little slicer, and I like to have some kind of blade on me. So what I like about it is it's just small, deep carry pocket clip, and it's just a nice little knife to have on you in case you do need to cut a box or something like that. So more of a utility blade is a Civivi Ki-V, and you know, I think it's just a solid, nice little knife for the price. So that's going to be my EDC when it comes to wearing sweats and stuff. Oh, okay, yeah, I know, man, that was a lot. That was a lot on the knives, but again, I am a knife head, man. I love knives. I collect them, as you guys saw in the video. I got a pretty decent collection, and you know, it's just something that I love, man, and it's actually a very big part of my life outside of doing hair and the pomade and stuff, guys. So if you ever want to chat knives with me, man, just you know, leave a comment down below, or reach out to me or anything like that, because knives are one of my most favorite things in the world. But now, moving on, guys, let's move on to my left pocket and what I like to carry in there. Now, in my left pocket, guys, I keep it very simple. I only usually carry one item, if not two. But what I like to carry is actually the Tac Micro Pouch. Now, I got this thing off of Hitch and Timber's website as well, and I just wanted something that I can keep change in, okay? That's why I carry this, is because I actually just keep changing it whenever I go to the grocery store and I use cash, because I hate when change is in your pocket and it's loose, or you don't have a fifth pocket on you. So this one I just carry, you know, just for change. That way I have some on me if I do need it. And no, this is a nice high quality little gear bag that you can keep in your pocket. Has a Velcro sleeve on the front that you can put a patch on. I just haven't found one that I really liked yet to put on there. But you know, this is what I carry in my front left pocket, and sometimes, like I said, I'll carry some cash every now and then, but usually it's just this guy and some cash, and that's about it. All right, guys, so that covers most of the things that I like to carry on my person. Now, the next one is going to be kind of a controversial item, but I do carry it a lot, so it's something that I do want to mention on here, so keep that in mind. And what that's going to be, guys, is my Smith & Wesson M&P shield. I've said this before in my other EDC video, guys. I'm a big advocate for your Second Amendment right. I think that you should carry. I think that you should be trained in how to use a firearm. You know, just in case, because you know, you never know what's going to happen. You never know what situation you're going to be in when you're out. And I'd rather be a person that, you know, knows what to do in those situations, or has the best chance in those situations. The way I look at carrying, guys, it's like carrying a condom. You'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. I think carrying a firearm is a big deal, and I think that you should express that right if you know, obviously if you live in the States, which I do. So no, I do have to mention this because I do carry it a lot. Right now, it's going to be the Smith & Wesson M&P shield with the QVO Tactical Custom Kydex sheath, okay? Now, this combo works great. I like to carry at 4 o'clock usually when I'm wearing jeans and stuff like that. Now, if I am going to be going out in sweats and stuff, I do like to actually put my Glock into put my shield into a sticky case, a sticky holster. If you're going to be carrying, guys, I highly recommend you need to invest in a high quality holster, guys. Something that's really going to cover your trigger guard and cover the trigger very well, so that there's no access to it. You know, when it's in the sheath, this is nice and protected. So now this setup's pretty nice. Now with this sheath, or this holster here, this is a solid holster, guys, and I love the way it looks. You know, I actually did a custom order on this. It was, you know, obviously we have the black multi camo with, you know, that lime green Kydex on the inside, and it's just a solid little holster, guys. So I would highly recommend checking out QVO Tactical if you're looking for a good holster. This has been a good one for me, and with my shield, it just is a solid, nice lockup, and it ain't going to be going nowhere, and you will be ready to go if the time calls for it. So that is my my carry that I like to carry on my person, on my firearm. So the M&P Shield. All right, man, so I think that is about it. The only other thing that I want to mention, guys, obviously is your phone. This one is just the iPhone 13 Pro, guys. You know, I do like iPhones. I have been using iPhones for a long time. I just like them. I think they work well, and I like, you know, the interface with Apple and stuff. Everything I have is an Apple product when it comes to my computer and this, so it just makes it easier, guys. And I think, you know, I just have some slim case that I had that I bought on Amazon, guys. So, you know, nothing too crazy. Every now and then I'll throw in an OtterBox if I'm going out in the mountains, you know, to protect it a little bit more. But, you know, iPhone 13 Pro for my phone, and that's about it, man. And another honorable mention, guys, that I always carry is going to be my Hydra Flask, okay? You will not find me going anywhere without water, guys. I always have to have water on me. I bought the biggest Hydra Flask that I could find, and that is this half-gallon. It's a tank, and it's just, you know, just use it to carry my water, guys. I always got to have water on me because you never know, and you want to stay hydrated. So the big Hydra Flask, I think it's a 64-ounce one. Huge, guys. I mean, you can use this thing as a weapon if you want, part of your EDC, you know, self-defense system. So this thing will get the job done for protecting you as well as keeping you hydrated. So the Hydro Flask, the big one, 64-ounce big boy. All right, guys. So I know that this is a long video, but this is my EDC, guys. This is what I carry most of the time, especially with the knives. You know, I switch it up a lot, but for the most part, everything else has been a steady thing in my rotation as far as my EDC goes. Now, if you have any questions or anything about that, or just have any feedback or thoughts, comments, leave them down in the comments below. That way we can chat about the EDC stuff, because I love this I love gear, I love EDC, and I love, you know, knives and guns and all that stuff. So this video is made for you guys who are into that stuff as well, or if you're not, man, if you're looking for inspiration on what you like to carry or how to switch things up and, you know, make life a little bit easier, because I think EDC is a very personal thing, like I said, and it's just a cool concept, man, to see what other people carry every day. Even if you're not into EDC like I am, you still have an EDC. There's still items that you carry every single day that you know, you cannot go without, whether it be your keys, your phone, a knife, a pen, whatever it is, guys. EDC is always going to be a part of everybody and every single person's life, and that's why it's intriguing to me, is because it's just everybody has it one, and it's very personal and it's different for everybody. So with that being said, guys, there will be links in the description to some of these items, not all of them, because a lot of them are actually handmade items that you got to get solely from the company or the person, you know, like Kitchen Timber. I think you can buy from other websites, but for him mostly I would like to support him, you know, direct, just because he's a small batch kind of guy, and he's actually here in Colorado, on Colorado Springs as well, so that's why I like to support that stuff. And then, you know, everything else, you know, I'll leave some links to anything that I do find, you know, on Amazon or any other place. But with that being said, guys, any links to the Amazon store obviously are going to be affiliate links, so I do get a kickback if you guys use those. It does not raise the price to you. It's just a way for me to be compensated for showing you and promoting these products. Right on, guys. Thanks for watching this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay fresh, because you deserve the best, and we will see you guys next time. Take it easy.